It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Thank you so much for being here. Viewership been down for a few days, and I'm going to try to boost it back up with another bloopers segment. Not really bloopers, mind you, but since there are none available anywhere to be seen, but ones I can get in pictures. Something to watch for when you're watching the Andy Griffith Show. It makes it a little bit extra fun, adds a little bit to it. Anyway, let's dig into it and see what I got. Start with Barney hosts a summit meeting. When Andy and Barney start to get into the car, the boom mic is reflected in the front mirror. In Opie's piano lesson, after the boys meet Flip Conroy and talk about the football team, when they all disperse and Opie starts walking away, the T mark is visible on the ground where he had stood. And Floyd the Gay Deceiver. At the start, when Floyd and Andy walk into the barber shop, in the exterior shot, Floyd's white barber jacket is on a hanger hanging from the coat tree that has a finial at the top of its pole. But the next interior shot, that jacket is hanging directly on the coat tree's hook. The hanger's vanished, and that finial has disappeared as well. The Darlings are coming. During the scene where the Darlings' truck was overheated, Andy walks up from back of the truck. As he comes into view, you can see what appears to be a microphone cord hanging out from under his pants leg. From the Big House episode. At the end, when Andy walks in on Barney showing Gomer how to draw his gun, Gomer draws his gun out of the holster, which sends it flying behind him, and in the close-up, the bookcase glass shatters. But in the wide shot, when they all turn to look at the glass, it's still perfectly intact. Another one from the Big House. When Gomer drops the gun from the roof, it lands on the ground directly in front of Andy and Barney, who are standing on the sidewalk beside the courthouse. But the area where they're standing looks different between the overhead shots and close-ups, and their shadows change as well. Additionally, the gun lands with its handle to the left, but in the wide shot, the gun is lying the opposite way with its handle to the right. Opie's group. While the Taylors are having dinner and talking about Opie's band, Opie has a filled dinner plate, a salad plate, glass of milk, and flatware spread out on the table in front of him. But it all disappears in the shots facing Aunt Bee and Andy. And from Gomer the house guest. At the start, when Andy stops at Wally's gas station, Gomer's telling Jason about his trout bait. And when someone pulls up behind Jace's car, and they're bumper to bumper in the wide shot, but in the exterior shot facing Jace, there's no car behind him. But that car is back again before he pulls away. While Aunt Bee, Andy, and Barney, and the sermon for today, and Gomer, are on the porch talking about the band, just as Andy says, we're talking about getting up a band concert by tonight. A chalk T mark is visible on the floor by Andy's feet. And that'd be all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. I like doing these. It's real fun. And it's kind of easy for me as well. So that's another reason you're getting it on a Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. It's on the Dick Van Dyke Show, but it's how they would disrupt and cause filming to stop from laughing so hard, but not their own filming. Gomer Pyle USMC was filming next door, and they would have to stop their filming because they could hear the laughter from the Dick Van Dyke Show from watching the Gomer Pyle. So that's kind of neat. So you all want to check that out. Please subscribe if you don't mind. Beverly Hillbillies will be back tomorrow, as will Class Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. They'll be back tomorrow. Faith and Entertainment's movie for Sunday is I Am Not Ashamed, which is on, it comes from Rachel Scott's journal, True Story. She was one of the Columbine kids that got killed in the Columbine massacre years ago at Columbine High School. It's a really, really great movie. You want to check that out. It's got the trailer with it too, in case you're wondering. And if you need to find where it is, hit me up in the comments. I'll give you the link, or you can just type in Faith and Entertainment in the search bar, and it should take you right to it. That's all I have for you guys. Hope you have a great Sunday. God bless you, and as always, I'm praying for you.